What I'm going to teach you today is going to help you lay a foundation to allow you to be successful in and around threat assessment. And I'm going to sort of start off just with a little bit talking about some myths and facts. But I'm going to tell you sort of who I am, but I'd like to start with some myths first. And we can relate this to what we saw at the Covenant School in Nashville, when people say, well, violence is unpredictable. You know, these active assailants, they just snap. Or they say there's no way to prevent violence. So what can we do? Should we even try? Or well, violence is a mental health problem. There's nothing that we can do because this is just mental health, and there's a mental health epidemic in the US. Or well, we don't have the resources to build a threat management team. So Simon, why should we even try? Well, all these are myths, because on the factual side, these perpetrators do not just snap, and we're seeing this from the school shooting only 2 days ago. There is a pathway to violence that these assailants go down before they carry out these mass attacks. There are always pre-behaviors before any violent act. Maybe you're asking yourself, like me, when we're reading in the news and the chief of police is telling us that this person had extensive maps of the school. Yes, it's believed they went to the school, but they had extensive maps of the security, of the cameras, of the doors. Are we asking ourselves, how does this person know those things when they may have left that school 10, 15 years ago? We understand the assailant was 28 years old. More than likely, most probable, is that they've been in that school before and carried out a type of surveillance on the school to identify what the layout is and where their surveillance cameras are. That is how they could draw a map as to where the cameras are. They must have been inside the school before or sent someone else inside the school. So there's always these pre-behaviors. And yes, there is a mental illness epidemic, not just in the US, I would say across the world. In my homeland, coming from England, particularly come out of COVID, there are many stressors outside of mental health which are leading people to the pathway to violence. And when someone says, well, you could be a small church, you could be a volunteer, you could have 10 people on staff, you could have 50 people on staff. We don't have to start at the end. We start at the beginning, and you can start a threat assessment team with just one person. I'm going to teach you today how to do that.